State government tok say cleanliness na key factor for the fight against food poisoning, food adulteration and environmental pollution for the state. The Commissioner for Health for Edo State, Dr. Cyril Oshomole, talked this one during the formal commissioning of the Operation Keep the State Clean and inauguration of the State ESCO of the Association of Livestock Managers, Food Product Dealers Cooperative Society of Nigeria. Edo State government tok say cleanliness na key factor for the fight against food poisoning, food adulteration and environmental pollution for the state. The Commissioner for Health for Edo State, Dr. Cyril Oshomole, talked this one during the formal commissioning of the Operation Keep the State Clean and inauguration of the State ESCO of the Association of Livestock Managers, Food Product Dealers Cooperative Society of Nigeria. Dr. Cyril Oshomole tok say the association gets special monitoring units wey go play important role for the campaign against food adulteration and poisoning. Here for Edo State, the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Cyril Oshomole, wey dey represented by the Head of Environmental Health, Frank Enenomo. He mentioned some steps wey they need to take when they make food, handle food and preserve food for future so that we no go expose people to illness wey dey occur after you eat or drink anything wey dey contaminated. E tok say pathogens fit enter food items through improper food handling, unsafe practice for farm, contamination during manufacturing or even distribution of edible items wey we go fit prevent.
So whatever we are today is a function, direct and indirect function of the environment we were brought up. Having said that, I will also add or make bold to say that in terms of food, we are all what we eat. And therefore, much as we consider the nutrients and content of what we eat, we should also consider the standard of hygiene with which food was prepared, particularly as it relates to food meant for public consumption. It's very, very, very important. So there should be regulation and control of food handlers, even in our own domestic life. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying here now must translate to proper health education. What I'm saying here now is giving you mere health knowledge, and this short time may not just be enough, but to awakening that consciousness in all of us that we should not forget that we are what we eat, and the standard of hygiene must be of high standard, protected.
The National President, Association of Livestock Managers and Food Product Dealers Cooperative Society of Nigeria, Mr. Stephen Ejeba, tok say the association dey follow the approval by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, and also they get mandates to keep the state clean, which he believes say no be just slogan, but na call to action for every people for the state. Ejeba also tok say citizens of the state must work hard to keep the state clean, to safeguard the integrity of the food supply and protect natural resources wey residents dey depend on.
My dear esteemed citizens of Edo State, it is a great pleasure and sense of duty that we gather here today to address two critical issues that affect us all. The Operation Keep Edo State Clean and our unity to fight against food poisoning and food adulteration and food and environmental pollution in Edo State. Firstly, let us acknowledge the importance of maintenance or a clean and healthy environment within our areas. Cleanliness is not merely a matter of aesthetic. It is a fundamental pillar of public health and well-being. A clean environment contributes to prevent of disease and enhance the quality of life, preserve and natural beauty of our beloved state. The Operation Keep Edo State Clean is not just a slogan, it is a call to action to each and every one every one of us is required to collective effort, a commitment of responsibility, so responsible waste management practice, and dedication to environmental stewardship. Let us pledge to dispose of waste properties, to refrain from littering our streets and waterways, and to actively participate to communities clean up initiative. Secondly, I wish to address the present issue of food poisoning, food adulteration to the health of well-being of our citizens. We cannot afford to compromise on food safety standard or tolerate any form of adulteration or contamination. To combat this menace, we must adopt the multi-phase approach that includes stringent regulatory measures, public education, campaign activities, communities of food adulterations and pollutions, while also empowering consumers with the acknowledgement and resources to inform choice about the food they consume. In closing, I call upon the citizens of Edo State to join hands in these noble endeavors and to protect the precious nature resource upon which our livelihood depends. Together, we can create cleanliness, safer and healthy future of ourselves and together generation to come.
Elabo Abdu, where represents State Coordinator Dr. Samuel Owoicho of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, talk say the ministry dey in collaboration with the Association of Livestock Managers and Food Product Dealers of Nigeria as they work together to address incidents of food poisoning for the state.
When I heard of this program, I was so delighted. I've been disturbing the national chairman to inaugurate Edo State officers so that we can meet and discuss the way forward. I told him, I said, you want to go as a task force. What about people that will be producing? People who produce this animal and agricultural product. What are the things they need to know? The organ from the health sector was saying something about food poisoning. Do you know your food can be poisoned right from the field? Your animals can be poisoned right from the field. Presently, as I'm speaking with you, there is a disease going on, we call it anthrax. It has no cure. It's a viral disease. It affects cattle, it affects ruminants, cattle, sheep and goats. If it's entered, that's all. So the vaccine going on in the north, we bring it to Edo State. We fight it. What to be done to prevent problem, food poisoning from the field before getting to the storage or processing units? There's what we used to advocate, biosecurity. Many of our producers don't take this serious. Biosecurity is very, very essential. It can reduce your millions of establishment to zero in a twinkling of an eye. So if you can adopt to biosecurity, taking care of your product from the field to the storage room, you are sure of what you are giving the processor.
High point of the day na the inauguration of the Edo State chapter officers of the Association of Livestock Managers and Food Product Dealers of Nigeria.
I, to the position, do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position, bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and also obey the laws, authority, constitution of this association. So help me God. So may it be.
My name na Rona Agbara, reporting for Oba Land TV.